So Cardi B named her daughter Culture. In the English dictionary, culture is spelled with a C. Nicki Minaj thinks that Cardi B is a culture vulture, so she called her a culture vulture, but she ended up spelling it with the K because Nicki Minaj also thinks that Cardi B is illiterate, and because of that, she wanted to be a little bit more, relatable. She's been poking fun at how Cardi B spells or whatever, so when she wrote, when she went on Twitter calling her culture vulture and spelling it with the K, she wanted it to be more relatable to the way Cardi B spells things. So since Cardi B has a victim mentality and she lacks any comprehension at all, she thought that Nicki was talking about her daughter. And because of that, Cardi B ended up telling the world that Nicki Minaj's son, Papa Bear, is autistic. So because Cardi B brought children into the argument, Nicki Minaj decided to bring the babies into the arguments as well. I'm not sure if you guys remember some tweets that Nicki put out. She mentioned that Cardi B calls black women roaches and she calls them monkeys, and then they were calling JT a gremlin, her and his sister. So Cardi B mentioned that you're not black. The only thing that's black about you is your children, because you had children with a black man, so your children are black. And since you because Cardi B regards black women as roaches and monkeys and gremlins, your children are monkeys, roaches, and gremlins because they're black. But people miss that, okay? People miss that. They're like, oh my God, you called her ugly, you called her a monkey, da 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 da. But they missed all that. So a couple of the barbs decided to post screenshots of tweets that came from Cardi, which said some really horrible and miserable thing. But people were like, no, that's the past. Let's ignore it. It's a new Cardi B. It doesn't matter. Nicki Minaj called her kids monkeys, gremlins, and roaches. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj didn't call them that. Their mother, who is Cardi B, called them that because they're black. She refers to black women as monkeys, gremlins, and roaches. And because her children are black, they are monkeys, gremlins, and roaches. It came out of their mother's mouth. But everybody is ignoring it. So we're just going to ignore that part. And to be honest, I wish they didn't mention their children because, the kids don't really know what's going on. And I love the rap beef. I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to lie. It's entertaining. I love it. But I just feel like they were doing too much. And then Cardi B talking about what happened to Nicki Minaj as a child, which honestly, I know it's so wrong. It's terrible. I don't like that. But I would rather her just insult Nicki as a person and not insult her children. Just like how I would rather Nicki insult Cardi as a person and not having to bring in the kids, because the kids can't fight for themselves, and it's not nice for the children to grow up. We live in a world of